Good morning, everyone. Celebrity Beyond today in Rhodes, Greece. This amazing place packed with history, surrounded by this amazing fortress all around. And the city was once home of one of the ancient wonders of the world, the Colossus of Rhodes, that unfortunately doesn't exist anymore, but I'll show you everything later on the day. And today here in Rhodes, we are going to the other side of the island to
Lindos.
Lindos is another beautiful place here that is worth to visit, and we're gonna show everything just in a bit. Now let's go down to check out for the excursion that we booked through Celebrity, and they're gonna take us to Lindos. See you in a
Here we
bit.
go again. Now today in Rhodes. Bus number 7 to Lindos.
Welcome to Greece. Welcome to Rhodos. Okay, that's the name of the island in Greek. Rhodos, Rhodes.
Rhodos.
Beautiful day today, huh? Like yesterday, and like the day before, like last week, like next week. Okay, because you know you're on the island of Rhodes, and the island of Rhodes from the very ancient times was the island dedicated to Helios, the sun. Very generous with us. 300 days of sunshine a year.
Wow.
Sometimes too much for us. But it's a beautiful, beautiful afternoon for a very interesting tour. Okay, a driver for the tour will be Stathis. Okay, and my name is Alexi. I'm an official guide. I'm from Rhodes. This is home for me. That's my city. It will be a big pleasure for me to show you one of the most beautiful places of the island. We'll visit Lindos. Okay? And today you got the best place in town. As you can see, looking on your right side, you got we are right next to the medieval city, the old town of Rhodes. Look at that. This is the old city built by the Crusaders, the Knights of St. John. Have you ever heard of them? Knights of St. John? You may also know them as Hospitallers of St. John. Okay, so they were Crusaders. They were here 200 years. They built this beautiful medieval city, which is a unique city in the world. The only medieval city in the world to be so big and so well preserved. You got beautiful medieval cities in France, in Italy, in Spain, in Germany, in Portugal, but the city that you see here is the only one to be so big and so well preserved. It's a UNESCO monument, okay? A World Heritage Site. Quite big. Just to give you an idea, the walls that you see here, okay, they are original, intact, and they're 4 kilometers long. That's about 2.5 miles. Somebody can walk from one side of the city to the other up on the walls. Okay? And 2,500 locals live permanently in the old city. So many of them, they still live in houses dating back to the Middle Ages. I mean, 600 years old houses. They cannot touch the outside, the facade. They modernize the inside. You see, that's one of the reasons that the medieval city is so well preserved. Okay? So the ones that you see, they were built, let's say, roughly 600 years ago. Okay? And to give an idea of the strength of Rhodes, okay, if you look on your right, in just a minute, you'll see a moat. There's an empty space that separates the city from the outside. Okay? You'll see the entrance to the moat here on the right. There you go, careful here, on the right side, you see, that's the moat. Large and deep and never ever contain water. Okay? So no sharks, no crocodiles, huh? In the moat of Rhodes. Okay? Because imagine yourself being the enemy in the moat with no protection. Well, you were trapped. Yeah? Looking on the left side and across the sea, you see the mountains. Can you see them, the mountains all across? Well, the mountains that you see, that's another country. That's another continent. This is Asia. This is Asia Minor. That's Turkey.
Turkey.
As you can see, we're very close to
On the other
Turkey,
side, those mountains.
just 12 nautical miles away, about 20 kilometers. So the closest Turkish city to Rhodes is Marmaris. Right across in a Gulf, 45 minutes with the high-speed boat. So looking at the Turkish mountains. By the way, where were you yesterday with the cruise? In
Olympia.
Capacol, Olympia. Okay, and before that? Let's see, and then Rome. And now Rhodes, and tomorrow you're going to?
Santorini.
Santorini. Okay, so you don't go to Turkey. Oh, okay, good. All right. Well, I mean, good. Well, no, bad, but that's okay. Here, this is where the Christian world ends. Across the sea, it's the Muslim world that starts. That was always an important factor for the history of the place, because we're going to talk about history a bit later, and I'll tell you that Rhodes was conquered and occupied many times. Okay. So for us, it's very easy to go to Turkey. We just need the IDs. For them to come here, it's much more complicated because it's a non-EU country and they need a visa. Okay? So this is the city of Rhodes that bears the name of the island. Okay? So you are on the island of Rhodes, and the capital name is Rhodes. And Rhodes, that was the name of a nymph in Greek mythology that the sun god Helios fell in love with. So Helios is the god protector of Rhodes. I'm sure that you heard of the Colossus of Rhodes, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Okay, well, the Colossus was a statue dedicated to Helios. We're going to talk about that a bit later. Okay. So it's an average size city in Greece, not very big, not very small. The population of the city is 60,000. And that's half the population of the island. On the island of Rhodes live 120,000. Of course, I'm referring to the local population. Because in the summertime, because of tourism, population doubles. Very pleasant city to live in. Okay? Beautiful beaches. You see one here on your left side, sandy beach. And there are only 300 steps to go all the way up there, right? So what we'll do in Lindos is that we'll go for a nice walk through the village. Everybody can come, and allow me to sit down. I don't feel very safe, standing in the bus. So on your left side, look at that. This is the Bay of Faliraki, and Faliraki, this is one of the main resorts on the island. And as we drive through Faliraki, I'd like to show you that. Here at the end of the road, you'll see a few years ago, they've made a real bad, an ugly copy of the famous Colossus of Rhodes. And now we'll join the national road that goes from Rhodes to Lindos. This is the local highway. And that's all. But there is still a synagogue in the old city, which is, by the way, one of the oldest in Europe, 1577. There you go, you can see the church here on the left side. Not very old, but it's a good example of a Byzantine style Orthodox church. You know, the airport of Rhodes is the 3rd busiest in arrivals in Greece. It's an international airport. And the local crafts, when we're talking about that, we're always referring to ceramics, pottery, that we'll see later on our way back. You see, Rhodes has a long tradition for that, because here in Rhodes there's an excellent quality of clay, and the earth of Rhodes has the quality to be very light and very strong. Weighs 1/3 less than other parts. Can you all see that? Well, the building that you see up there, it's a church dedicated to Virgin Mary. We call the church Tsambika, and it's a really important one for locals, because the local tradition here wants women that cannot conceive, if they walk barefooted all the way up there, pray to the church, then they can get pregnant. But once they have the baby, they must name the baby after the church. So if it's a boy, they call him Tsambiko. If it's a girl, they call her Tsambika. And that's a unique name in Greece. If somebody tells you that his name is Tsambiko, Tsambika, then you automatically know that they come from Rhodes. First of all, you have to know that Rhodes was conquered and occupied many, many times. Why is that? Because Rhodes is located in this extremely strategic position here in the Aegean Sea and the Eastern Mediterranean. You see, if you have in mind the map of Eastern Mediterranean, Rhodes lies between three continents. Africa in the south, where Egypt is today. And you know, to understand better, talking with modern distances, in nowadays, to fly from Rhodes to Cairo, it takes 1 hour and 15 minutes flight time. So very close. To fly from Rhodes to Israel, it takes 1 hour and 30 minutes. Rhodes, Istanbul, it's 1 hour flight, and Rhodes, Athens, our capital, 45 minutes. So you see, in this range, you get Africa, the Middle East, Asia, which is right across, where Turkey is, and Europe on the other side. And Lindos is straight ahead, at the very end of the bay. The white houses of Lindos, even the Acropolis, so we're not far.
On this excursion here to Lindos, we also have this device, which is a radio talk, and you can hear the tour guide through this earpiece. And almost there.
The village and the beautiful beach. If somebody asked me in the back if you could go to the beach, listen, if you don't want to go up to the Acropolis and you want to go to the beach, of course you can do that. Okay?
Just got here in Lindos, and we got our devices here ready. And we're actually gonna walk all the way to the Acropolis. And we're right here at the entrance of the village, where everything is gonna start to go up there to the Acropolis.
Less fuel on the way. In any case, any one of you wants to go to Dunkin' now? We'll walk.
And let's go! Not very excited to go all the way up there. But Rob can rent a donkey, so you can go up there on a donkey. Look at that. Here at the entrance of the Acropolis, you can buy anything you want because there's a lot of vendors to get souvenirs from and to have a bite. It's a very narrow path, but like they have signs for you to follow to the Acropolis. And here we start the steps. You say 300, right? 300 steps. Everybody's so desperate to make up there and they're counting their steps. Are you excited about this, Rob?
Not really.
Let's say very with sarcasm.
Yeah, very.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, sure you are. You were huffing and puffing a minute ago.
The higher we get, the harder it gets. Oh, wait, look at this. We're already getting a nice view from here. The village is all white. Oh, Look at that. The beach. Guys giving us the tickets. If you don't have a ticket and you come in here on your own, right at the entrance of the Acropolis, they have the tickets here for 12 euros. And the entrance is right over there. Here's the ticket. Hi. This is Lindos, everyone. And we are here at the entrance to the Acropolis. Oh, look at this. We're here kind of halfway into the Acropolis, and we're super high up. Super high up already. Beautiful view from here. And let's continue. And Rob changed his mind. I guess I'll continue on my own. So let's go. Just around 200 more steps. Here in Rhodes and Lindos, the weather is always like that. It's 300 days, sunny, and a year. So it's always hot and no clouds in the sky at all. Those 300 days. After those steps, I'm officially inside the Acropolis here, and they have some written things on these rocks. This is the Acropolis of Lindos. We are inside. The ground is very uneven as well. So watch your steps always.
You see, instead of building a solid wall, you can make arches. Okay? They are as solid as a solid wall, but you need less material, okay? And of course it's as aesthetically more beautiful. Okay? So let me show you one more time. See, we came up this way. Okay, oops, and actually we are standing here. Okay? Let's go a bit higher.
And going up a little more. Whew. Guess we reached the top. Look at this view from here and the color of the water. And this here is the super cute village of Lindos, all white. From up here, an Acropolis. You're not supposed to step on those rocks for pictures, but everybody does it. But there's some people controlling if you do that and break the rules, such as this lady here was climbing those rocks and another group over there. So yeah, tourists anyway. And this is the Acropolis here of Lindos, and I'm ready to head down. Okay, leaving the Acropolis now, going down. Remember, always watch your step. There's no protection here on the side. No handrails or anything, so it's kind of dangerous. The tour here, including the transfer from Rhodes to Lindos, it was $99 a person. Involves a lot of walking and climbing, so yeah, a lot of activities. Have to be in good shape, which I'm not, but I can deal with it. Let me find Rob. Ready to go down, Roberto? Yay. Okay, we're getting out here of the Acropolis of Lindos. Oh, donkey. Hey, Rob. Hi, Rob. Hey. We're going down the mountain. Look at the city. There's a church over there. You definitely have to pay attention to your steps here. Ready to go down, Robert? Yeah. Go down and then go up, back to the bus. Up on that street right there. That's where we have to go. Oh my god. Whee. Rob is my parrot going down. He's like on my shoulder like that.
It's so steep.
Look at the stairs. Let's here down the Acropolis in Lindos. It's fantastic. Like, it's a huge labyrinth full of stores, restaurants, bars, anything that you can find for souvenirs. Like, amazing. Thank you. We went down, then up, then down, and now up, back to the bus. Oh my god. The struggle is real, everyone.
And looking at the sea, not far from Lindos, some 60 kilometers, that's about 37, 40 miles. We got the second deepest.
Lindos, on our way back to the ship, we stopped here at Olive Oil, Lindos Premium, and Salva Ceramics. The two most traditional things here in Rhodes. And it's a very small place, But it's pretty cool to see how they make like the olive oil and ceramics, the pottery. And this is a family business. The bus is parked right there. Rob, after the walk in Lindos, going up the mountain, he couldn't anymore, so he's staying inside the bus, enjoying the AC. I'm just filming here a little bit more for you guys. Everybody else is inside the pottery part, but I'm gonna show you here first the olive oil before everybody comes here and gets like super crowded. So let me show you. Hello. Big bottle, small bottle, all sizes of bottles. Oh, this one is nice. Extra virgin. There's a price. I think it says 12 euros, I guess, or 19. Get another one. 12. Yeah. 12 euros. It has this one with the famous statue of Rhodes, the Colossus. This one is nice. 9 euros. The smaller one. They have here olive paste as well. Lots of cool products. Now let's take a look here at the ceramics, the pottery part of the tour. Lots of vases. Wow. Oh, hey. Hey, puppy. Wow, this is beautiful. The tour guide is doing a demonstration here explaining how they make. And look at here the big oven. Very nice. They paint those like with a level of perfection that like my OCD wouldn't complain. So nice. Look at the details. I like these blue ones. Just out of curiosity, 59 euros. I can only imagine the price of this huge one. They are making some here, painting. These are still being painted.
The Acropolis, because I already have the Acropolis, but I will go for the museum because I want to also see all the things and penguins. Tomorrow in Santorini, what is the arrival departure? We arrive at 7.
They are facing west, since the wind here always comes from the west.
Same size as the Royal.
This one is new. We just got 4
So
months.
you can see the walls of the city here on the left side. Thank you, Stathis. I've had a store. So see, if you want to go to the city, just go straight. And as soon as you turn, okay, you'll see some traffic lights. And that's the first gate to the old town.
Back to the ship, but my tour around Rhodes is not done yet. I'm gonna walk as close as I can to the 3 windmills and to the 2 deers statues, where the Colossus statue used to be centuries ago.
Like I said earlier, there's a huge fortress, like big wall surrounding here the port area. The ship is right over there. Guess it's this way.
There's a nice spot for pictures here. Let me see what's on the other side of this hole. A beach. And oh, the windmills are way over there. But I'm gonna walk closer to it. And here they are, the famous 3 windmills of Rhodes. Pretty cool.
Okay, I'm getting closer. Let's see.
And here they are, the Dama Dama deer statues of Rhodes that represents the location where the Colossus of Rhodes used to be. The huge statue of god Helios, the god of the sun, centuries ago. The Colossus of Rhodes is one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. They started the constructions in the year of 292 BC, and it took 12 years to be completed. And it was a 105 feet tall, magnificent statue that stood for 54 years only, until being destroyed by an earthquake. The remains of the statue stayed in this area for 800 years. But the Rhodians refused to rebuild the statue, fearing god Helios, so the statue was lost forever. Some believe that the statue may never existed, so what do you think?
Okay guys, I thought I wasn't gonna make it because it's kind of far from the ship and I'm walking. I made it to the Colossus of Rhodes. I just hope I make it back to the ship because I have 30 minutes to get back there. Oh my god, 8:20 and they're all on board. Time is 8:30. I really thought I was gonna be left behind. My god, I've made it. People are really desperate to get back in time on the ship today, but I've made it. Let's say bye-bye to Rhodes. Tomorrow is Santorini. They have like cooling towels, flavored waters, everything for the guests getting back on board. Such a nice treatment. Gotta be celebrity. The magic carpet over there. And I'm back. My god, can't believe I went walking all the way there. All the way there. Day in Rhodes, and we went to Lindos to explore more of the history of Greece.
And it was Lindo.
It was Lindo, but it was a lot of walk, and oh my god. But I think, what do you think, Rob, about it?
I think, I just posted this on our Facebook page. I think it was the most work I've done to try to get a view. And pay for it.
And he didn't get the view, I did.
I got a view still.
So, yeah, you got half of a view.
I did 149 steps. He did 297. He got all the way to the top. I
Hey.
stopped. Listen.
But not only the 900 steps up, we did the ones down and then up on them.
Yeah.
On it. Then I walked all the way after our excursion here, following this wall to the Colossus of Rhodes was amazing. Not really, but it was worth to go.
Not really.
I mean, I was really scared of being left behind because it was a really long walk. I had no idea. Just to see the statue, which is not the statue, it's just two representations of what was there before, that gigantic statue from the past, like some whatever years BC.
And Celebrity Beyond is leaving Rhodos soon. It seems to be a very beautiful city at night as well. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget, hit the like button, leave us a comment and tell us what you think about Rhodes. And please, please, please don't forget to subscribe. Till next time.